Osman Ghazi. Travel back 700 years to a fantasy Earth. The world is a gritty, dangerous place. The papacy is challenged by an anti-pope. The papal disbanded Templars recede into memory, and the Teutonic Order seems to be consuming magic, secularizing and growing in power. Two emperors battle within the Holy Roman Empire, and Hungary is at its height, but is being torn apart by a civil war. As they all fight amongst themselves, I expand rapidly and consume everything. The adventurers that call themselves the Champions of the Sun discovered that I am a vampire. Now they are trying to create a powerful weapon to destroy me. They will never succeed. While many have walked with these self-proclaimed champions, these are the present adventurers.
Only a city as grand, beautiful and powerful as Genoa could bear a man of my talent. Me? I am Naldo Renzi, treasure hunter, adventurer, master swordsman, and lover. In my journeys, I have learned of the adventures of the Champions of the Sun. They are just who I am looking for to assist me in the retrieval of the rare artifacts I seek, and heaven knows they could use my help in whatever they are up to.
I am Baldur, a Norseman, a soldier, and an eldritch knight. I left my home to leave politics behind, only to be dogged by it across Europe. I first met the Champions of the Sun outside a small town in Hungary. Together, we battled Ottoman raiders and vampires. The Champions gave me purpose again, and where it takes me, I know not, but I know I want to be a part of it.
I am Kip Caelan, Ranger of the North, and I am lost. Hailing all the way from Garin in Scotland, I have faced great tragedy, losing all those dear to me. I am haunted by that fateful night, and what was taken from me. I face defeat at every turn, attempting to enact revenge on those that did this to us. And when all my strength, resources, and allies, save for my trusted wolf Lycoa, was depleted, I stumbled upon the Champions of the Sun at the Battle of Sakut. I decided to ally myself with these seemingly capable and worthy adventurers to aid me in putting the lost to rest. It is what she would want, or so she seems to indicate.
I am Bilela. I hail from far-off Ethiopia. With no brothers, my noble father indulged my obsession with self-defense. On business in Rome, my family was accosted, but my skills enable me to defeat our attackers. My desire to fight crime fueled. In my travels, I made a powerful enemy who may now pursue me. Near the Drusistine, I met a stoic knight and the Champions of the Sun. Now, in a strange land, I hope they can help me deliver justice to criminals, or death.
In these dark times, the dead rise and strike fear and feed on the living. I am Baron Andre Franz Hellwing II. I am dedicated to unlocking the forbidden secrets of my family. Through science and God, I strive to make the dead stay dead. Many fear what they do not understand. The raw materials of the flesh.
I am Matthias, of the House of Bathory, Knight Baron of Carpathia. With my traveling companion, Ambria, I was dragged into a whirlwind path by a rogue monk. But those I have met since then have earned my respect, and, more importantly, my trust.
If you meet one who claims to be a champion of the sun, tell me their whereabouts. Better yet, kill them on sight. I will reward you handsomely. Welcome to Seven-Sided Dice Carpathian
Welcome, I'm Tom. Thank you for joining us. We're a group of gamers who get together in real life to play Dungeons and Dragons. Some of us are military, others are in construction, still others are retail managers, a few are in IT, we're parents, students, etc. So we do this strictly for fun. We hope you enjoy it nonetheless. There were quite a few thank yous in our open, except one. We'd like to thank you, our Twitch, Facebook, Kick, Twitter X followers, and our YouTube subscribers. Thank you for joining us. If you have not already, please follow on Twitch and Kick, and please like on YouTube and Facebook, and please subscribe on YouTube. If during the stream you follow on Twitch, or if you subscribe on YouTube, your username will pop up on the screen. To all of you, to all of our subscribers, thank you. Okay, what happened in the session? You know, we've got to rack our brains here to see if we can remember, because it has been, believe it or not, when we say what happened last session, we're talking about what happened a month ago in real time. The party started in a bitumen refinery. The party had previously fled the night and small dragons that were outside the refinery. Kip leapt for a cargo crane's rope and slid down to a basement below. Naldo, the rogue, followed suit, but when he leapt for the rope, he missed it, fell below, and landed on top of Kip. Galela became one with her familiar, an owl named Abu, and explored some of the refinery's lower level via a circular staircase going from the upper level to the lower level. The rest of the party joined Kip and Naldo. Exploring the lower level, the party found a prison with 3 cells. In one of the 3 cells, the Baron found a body with a gaping hole in its skull, as if something exploded from inside out. Elsewhere, Balder found more cats, and they transformed into pink, hideous beasts, each with black spikes on their back and one huge green eye centered on their torso. Though Mattias kept them at bay for a few minutes, brain-like beasts with short legs skittered from behind a door toward him. Collectively, the party tore them all apart. Then, trying to entice or negotiate with each of the characters, Veritas Ventricunis telepathically spoke to each. Of course, they ignored his efforts. The party found a 2-story office area and, in its storage area, many ledgers. In one of those ledgers, Galela found payments to an organization called Prima Isoldi, or Money First. On the other side of the basement, the party found a heavily protected, ornate 2-story area behind a locked, shut door. Inside this area, the party found a permanent teleportation circle. The eye seemed to follow whoever was in the room. In the room, the Baron gathered everyone around to heal them with necrotic energy. Galela became one with her owl again and flew through the teleportation circle, encountered some things, and then quickly left. Outside the interior 2-story structure, and at one end of the basement area, the characters found a large, thick, locked set of double doors. Beyond them was a muffled buzzing or fizzing sound. Picking the lock and opening the doors, they followed a stone, then rough-hewn corridor for quite a distance. The further they proceeded, the louder the sound of the buzzing and fizzing grew. Kip could tell the corridor brought them to an area underneath the Dracunis Term Tower. Entering a large cavern, a cavernous cavern, if you will, the party found hundreds of barrels of refined bitumen, a cart with a crane, thousands of feet of cotton, yes, cotton rope, and 3 stout doors. Opening only one of the 3 doors, anti-magic poured forth, blowing Kip across the room. While he was writhing in pain, Balder closed the door they opened, and the anti-magic effect ceased. The party slowly coalesced a plan, or the DM believes they are doing so. I don't know.
We've changed our mind.
We changed our mind. The characters are underneath
I want to own the tower now.
the Dracunis Term Tower. The 3 doors to the elevator shafts are closed. As such, the anti-magic force is contained and not flowing into the cavern with the bitumen barrels. It is dark. Naldo has a torch in one hand. Balder has light on his shield. Kip is crawling away from the open door toward the hallway. The open door that was revealing a power source, if you will, though he's quickly starting to feel better. As Kip crawls away, he spots a lone figure down the long corridor, skulking toward him. The blonde-haired figure is wearing scale mail adorned with a floral pattern, a shield, and a mace, and adventuring gear. Welcome back, Champions of the Sun. I wish you good times, great rolls, and happy adventuring. You guys are in this large bitumen refinery. Welcome, Tanner. Tanner, Ryan, Mark, Reiner. Sorry about that. You're in this large bitumen refinery. It is filled with barrels. Tanner, you are going down this corridor. You see a figure crawling along the floor to you. His head comes up and spots you. What are you guys doing?
We've got company.
Company.
I trust that you guys have the light down here. Is that what the commotion is down here?
The light. Am I able to stand
Am I
up,
hearing
Tom?
voices, or is that actually something that's someone speaking?
Hello.
Mark, you with your night vision, you see the figure in this kind of greenish hue, the numbers chittering off in your heads up display telling you the distance to it. You see a figure, but it's kind of illuminated from the light beyond, unless you have a light source. I don't know if you do or do not.
That's not right.
Okay, so you don't have a light source out at the moment, but you can see the figure crawling along the floor. Beyond, in the large room, you're somewhere out here. Beyond in the large room, there's a couple light sources moving around. One is a light on a shield, this large, it's kind of hard to make out at this distance, but you can see the light on a shield on a large, burly fighter of sorts, very ornate, almost black, shiny black armor with tiny screaming faces all over it. And you also see the light in someone else's hand in a torch, is what you see. Does that kind of lay the scene a little better?
Yeah, is Kip able to stand up? Is he strong
Yes,
enough
you feel it quickly starting to dissipate. The whatever threw you across the room has somehow abated for some reason.
Lykoa will walk in between the two as a protection, even though we're both just as badly dinged. He'll say, "Who are you? What are you doing down here?"
I was just looking for some scrolls. The church sent me down here.
The church? Scrolls? There's no scrolls down here.
Yeah, there's. I just heard commotion. I just wanted to check things out.
Are you with Veritas? Veritas? Dracunis.
I don't think so.
Am I wrong? Is Paterna Veritas, right?
Dracunis Turn is the place?
No, the guy. Veritas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Are you with Veritas?
That definitely happened.
No. I'm not.
Yeah, what's going on over there?
There's someone coming down the hallway.
Someone's here?
Someone's here.
I don't even.
Who in the world is mad enough, well, besides us, who in the world is mad enough to come down here?
It's not one of the beasts. It's humanoid.
Exactly. Who in the world besides us is mad enough to do that? Especially alone.
It's not
to do it alone, to do it with all of us in a group. But that's one thing. That's only madness in the traditional sense, because we walked into extreme danger with with a near certainty of death, and well, that's what we do on a daily basis, it seems. But to do it alone, that requires a special kind.
I will train. I'll train an arrow on him and say, "Come into the light." And then I'll turn it over and say, "Mattias, this is your department."
I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
This is your department. This handling people outside of our group.
Yes. With your hands raised, or we release a warning shot that goes through your ear.
He's right next to you.
I will not stomach a madman raising a cleaver at me again. I had enough of that in Carpathia.
Yes. You'll step forward.
So the figure, as he describes, steps forward slightly further into the light, if you will. Describe what they see.
So you see a rather short, skinnier individual. Think of a very young Steve Irwin, with the short blonde hair. It's long, only comes to like the neck area, but definitely wears some sort of regalia that would be religious, but you don't really see that like that glowing light behind a head per se. But the scale mail is not necessarily like silver. Some of the scales are like pink or green or have some sort of like purple hues to them, and they step forward as the light kind of gleams off of their rather matte looking armor.
Not to be crass, but did some sort of living color beast made entirely of living paint vomit all over your armor?
I was given
Not
this
to be
armor.
crass, though.
Mattias.
The colors. If
What are
you're
you
trying to be
called?
heraldic, it doesn't work. Those are all tinctures, not metals. And if you're not, then I'm just wondering why that combination? It looks.
I'm just gonna grab all the rope.
Let me put it this way.
I'm gonna throw it on
No
Mattias and say, we don't have time for this.
would ever put those colors together.
Mattias, I'm giving you a few thousand feet of rope. We don't have time to figure this out right now. You need to bring this rope back to the room we were in. Start carrying it back there.
While they do that, what are you? What's how you
Does one of
called?
you have a torch I can use? Because otherwise I might just have to
Naldo's
back
holding a
there
torch.
in the dark.
Oh right.
Naldo hands you a torch.
Excellent. I'll get started.
He lights it off of his torch.
Excellent. I'll get started. Thank you, Naldo.
They call me Talios. It's.
And Matthias gathers up the bundle of rope and starts walking down the corridor again.
Oops.
I'll lower my arrow. He doesn't seem too threatening.
It's suspicious how he got down here, but we can talk about that later.
Well,
Get back to the room for
We
safety.
did clear the path for him.
Get back to the room for safety. This is going to be bad.
Agreed. I need to get out of this room.
Well, this is danger you've entered in, and if you don't want any part, I suggest you stay here or come with us, but we cannot guarantee your safety.
Well, for now, nobody wants to be here. So everybody, back to the room.
Yeah. Tom, I will, because I said I would, I'm going to cast Goodberry.
Goodberry.
Eat it.
Okay.
It's kind of like Revivify.
It's kind of, a couple less diamonds maybe. So I'm going to, what do I need here? Yeah, so I'll pull out a sprig of mistletoe from my bag and I'll say a couple words and 10 berries are going to appear in my hand. And I want to pop one for sure, and I'm going to kind of take my hand out. Anybody need a good berry? I'll drop a couple good berries in your hands. So good berry would be, you get restore 1 hit point. So hang on to that.
And you feel very nourished.
Yeah, but I'm just going to have them out and available in case.
Okay, understood. You have a handful of good berries. I think they're good. They're good for like 24 hours-ish.
They are.
Something like that.
Yes, 24 hours, or if they have not been consumed, then
okay.
All right.
Matthias, you start down the hallway. Correct?
Yes.
So you gather up. You've got this large mound of rope. Is he taking all of it with him, or are you leaving?
We're leaving the one end here.
Or you got one end in here, and you're running the rest of it back down the corridor.
Probably pushed it into a barrel, right?
I will, yeah. I will. All right, so while they do that, I will probably break open a couple barrels just to get like a good spill going on the floor. I will make sure the rope is in it. And then as soon as I feel like Kip is far enough away, I'm going to open that elevator door.
Okay.
Once I feel like he's at a safe distance, and then I'm going to follow him.
Okay, you go around the room smashing these barrels or knocking the lids open and spilling it out. And as you do so, it doesn't have that acrid smell that you smelled before when the elevator door was open and that material started pouring, not material, that whatever type of energy there was that poured forth, when it poured forth. Inside here, as you do, you're like stepping on top of what looks like skeletons scattered around the room, especially over near the one staircase that is closest in the direction of Zubaydah over there. A lot of those skeletons appear, almost all of them appear as though their skulls had been either ripped open at one point or something exploded from within those skulls. The crane clearly looks like a large crane that's used to lift barrels. It looks like a pretty heavy crane. Matthias starts running the rope out behind him. It's just kind of, you've got a lot of rope, Reiner, and you're just kind of humping it in that direction. You've got a torch in one hand, and you're trying to keep it away from I assume you're trying to keep it away from the cotton.
Yes, very much so.
As you're dragging it.
Like this. Almost.
As you drop the other end into the refined bitumen, the cotton rope just kind of like soaks it up, kind of like a sponge, as you would imagine a cotton wick almost would do in some type of oil, viscous, especially some type of very light viscous material, and it just kind of like soaks it up and runs through it. Matthias, you're continuing down the corridor, and up ahead, just outside of your 20-foot bright, 20-foot dim, just outside, you see a whole bunch of cats sitting there staring at you.
We're gonna make a run for it.
where we
came from.
What's... Were you... Wait. What's staring?
So as you're moving down the corridor, humping this large bit of cotton rope that is slowly trailing off behind you, you're going through this rough-hewn corridor that is slowly turning into a slightly more refined corridor. You have your torch out in front of you, casting 20-foot bright, 20-foot dim, as you're looking ahead to making sure that you don't touch the copper rope with your torch. And as you're moving ahead through this corridor back toward the bitumen refinery where you came from, you see up ahead of you, right at the periphery, probably just about 40 feet away from you, a whole bunch of cats sitting there on their haunches, staring at you. The light flickers in their eyes as your torchlight catches their eyes.
Make a run for it.
Charge!
I liked cats before this. I don't know if I'll ever be able to trust them again after.
What are you
so
doing?
he's carrying the rope
Back
where
back
we
the way
came
we
from.
came. Yeah.
To do what now?
We're gonna
To
just
go
Well,
like that.
We just need to be in the safe spot.
We're gonna fire it up.
Where are we gonna be while that's happening?
Hopefully not dead, but
Well, hopefully you're with Matthias.
About how far have I gone?
hiding behind the people with armor.
Hopefully you're following Matthias.
How far have you gone back to the bitumen refinery? You're gonna guess probably 1,000, 1,500 feet. It's pretty far.
Much farther than any sound would carry down the tunnel.
Much farther than what?
Than any sound would carry down the tunnel.
You would think that sound would probably... I mean, it's a pretty straight shaft back to... You're talking about back to your group? No, it's a pretty straight shaft. It would be like shouting into a tube. So, I mean, it would... sound would... You would think sound would travel back. I mean, a whisper might not travel back, but...
Turning around, I yell, "Cats!"
Cats! 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 Meow!
And then, turning back, I take I ready myself, raise my torch, and then start running to get past them.
You run. You've got... What do you have in your hands right now? You've got the rope and the torch?
The rope coil and the torch.
You've got the rope coil and the torch, and you're running toward them. I guess you're at a dash, the equivalent of a dash, and as you go toward them, they suddenly transform right in front of you and suddenly become these pink, hideous beasts. Roll initiative, please.
Goodness.
I don't know if it's pertinent, but on the monitor is a mouse over my face?
That's just right here. But thank you, though. It's just it's not streaming that way. Yeah, but cool. Matthias, you are down here somewhere. This distance is a little bit greater. You guys, what were the rest of you doing as he was moving down this corridor?
I'd be following
22 to initiative.
22. Somebody could organize Galila or Mark, or Zubaydah or Mark, if you could organize the initiative for me.
I never did.
Probably else would have been closer into the room.
You would have been this over here?
Yeah. We'll walked in so everyone can see.
Mark, you've been following him.
Yes.
We'll just say you're there that distance.
Yeah, that's fair. Sure.
Sound good?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I didn't see those when I walked through here.
Maybe he brought them.
Matthias can cut them down.
How did you get in?
I don't think I would notice them first.
Watch them.
That's okay.
Okay.
So how close are you two?
I'm like half dead, by the way. I'm like...
It's good that you needed a cleric.
Okay, what he said 22, right?
And the bad guys have a 3.
All right.
Okay.
They turn tail and run.
They turn tail and run.
12.
All right. So I assume that since I dashed, I'm probably past them.
You're not past them yet. I mean, you're going through them, and if you're going to continue straight through them, you're going to move 60. You could move through the first group that you saw just at the edge of your 40 feet. You can move through that first group, but they would get attacks of opportunity on you.
Disengage.
Okay.
Well, you could disengage, but you wouldn't be able to dash at the same time. You could move 30 and disengage. You wouldn't be right up with them, though.
Okay, so how far am I from them right now?
Right now, we'll say you are literally about 10 feet from them in your, just shy of halfway through your dash. So you can stop dashing, or you can continue to dash and try and go through them. But they will get attacks of opportunity if you go through them.
I'm gonna stop dashing then.
Okay.
Oh, that was
Okay,
Yes, I'm bad too.
dropping the coil of rope on the ground and drawing my sword.
Okay, your sword is out. You're holding the torch and your sword. And you're about 10 feet from them. Are you gonna... Okay, are you gonna go into a defensive stance or dodge or something?
Yeah.
Okay, that is Mattias. Balder, you are up.
All right.
What are you doing?
I am going to prop open the door with a barrel,
Okay.
and I'm going to take off running.
Okay. As you open the door, the buzzing and the
Are
hissing.
you guys still in this room with
Well,
me?
I'm going.
Or are you
guess
with...
so.
Well, I would have not been in the front. I would have been kind of.
Well, nice.
Either way.
It's just whether you
In the
followed us
middle.
Either way, I'll
or
just-
I would have been following.
If you are here,
but
I'm just going to kind of give a shout. We got to get out of here now. And I'm just going to open up the elevator doors.
Just run right by him.
Okay.
I don't even have that much movement. I won't even get to them.
Not even if you dash.
Well, I'm opening the doors and propping up the
Okay,
barrel,
yeah,
so I'm
that's
not
fair.
getting a dash.
That's fair.
Not this turn, anyway.
So you've opened a lot of these barrels. The liquid has been pouring onto the ground or seeping into the ground all around you. When you open that elevator door, the buzzing and fizzing sound from behind you just becomes exponentially louder. And you also notice that the bitumen that has been spread around this room suddenly becomes incredibly pungent. It becomes incredibly strong, almost like it's burning your nose hair strong.
I like the smell.
I like the smell of bitumen in the morning. It smells like victory. Anyway.
Bitumen makes a better man.
Hey, better than sulfur after war.
And you take off running. That is Balder. Kip, what are you doing? You see, you are about 10 feet behind Mattias.
Yeah.
You see about 20 feet in front of you, and of course you see beyond where Mattias could not see beyond.
No.
And you see a few more of these things kind of clog in the corridor. Just for game purposes, this corridor goes, but I'm just going to move these down, if you will.
Sure.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it. I don't know what it's gonna do, but I'm gonna do it. Wow, there's a lot of them. Kip is gonna cast Entangle.
Ooh!
20-foot radius right on them.
Okay.
As many as I can get in a 20-foot radius if you had that.
You tell me where you're pointing it.
Like right, yeah, like right in the center. Of
Right
you.
there?
As many as I can get in there.
Okay, we'll just say 20 foot. So
It's pretty big.
I would say all these three, all those three, maybe these, all
Yeah.
those right there.
Sure.
Okay. What do they have to do?
20 radius. That's pretty big.
It's huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do they have to make saves or no?
Actually, do they have to make sense?
I don't know.
Yeah, what am I so? Yeah, they have to succeed on a strength saving throw.
Strength. These things are not that strong.
Oh, against my save DC. I should have known.
Oh, they're
My save.
powerlifting
Okay, gotcha.
cats.
My save DC is not terribly high though. You got to beat a 14. That's where you got to be.
A 14. Okay, these guys are +2, believe it or not. I thought they were worse, but they're +2. And there's 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 of them. 8 of them. Here we go. Mama needs 14s. Actually, so we just need
1, 2.
You said what, DC?
A 14.
A 14. So we need 12s. 1, 2, 3. 3 of them.
All right.
3 of them are not entangled. We're gonna say, we'll just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the 3 that are not entangled are number 8.
Oh, Jesus, says it right here.
Number 7. That seems appropriate. And number 5, 6, 5. So for somehow that guy in the middle got out. So those 3. So these 6 right here are all actually 1, 2, 3, 4. These 5, if you will. That one's not. These. I'm just going to push them in toward it so that we know which ones they are. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Those 5 are all entangled. Describe to me what's going on with them, please.
Yeah. So out of the ground, like a little twig kind of branches out like a weed right through the ground, and then really fast spreads and puffs out, grapples all around them, and is entangling in their legs and their arms. And the ones that are freeing themselves kind of get out of the way because it's not exactly a full thing. There's gaps in the middle that they're able to stand in, and they are restrained.
Okay, they are restrained. Understood. Cool. That is Kip, party allies. Tanner, what are you doing? What is Talios? Am I pronouncing it correctly?
Talios, yep.
What is Talios doing?
He's, quite a distance away, but be helpful to help you guys. He's going to take out the light crossbow that is cinched to his back, and he's going to take a shot at the forward one.
The one that, one of those that is restrained. Understood. Does that give him advantage on the attack?
I don't think so. They just can't move.
Okay, yeah, they have disadvantage on dex saving throws, disadvantage on attack rolls. Attack rolls against restrained have advantage. So yes.
Say all this cool stuff in here.
Because you're supposed to know what restrained is.
You have to.
I have like a whole description, but it doesn't tell me that.
Here, keep that with you. There you go.
Beyond? Why?
Restraint and speed is 0 and cannot benefit from any bonus. Okay.
That was even better than I thought.
I don't think that's going to hit with an 8.
An 8! Your arrow goes flying and right in between them. Anything else?
And a 9.
Talios, anything else?
Yeah, he'll take his move.
It's a cat.
He's going to go.
It's a cat.
15 to the other side and just crouch behind that barrel.
Okay, very cool. That is Talios, the party owl. Galela, you are up. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna. You know what?
Kill them all. Use a cool spell.
I'm going to aim at one of the non-restrained.
Okay.
The effects are amazing.
Actually, I'm gonna do this instead. Okay,
Ooh.
I'm gonna aim at one of the guy, one of the ones in the middle that aren't restrained. So
Okay,
like,
one of these back here.
yeah.
Okay.
And
Let me just take those out.
I am going to. Okay, I'm gonna do like a pulling motion in my hands and put my hands out and do ice knife. So that way it could affect
And do what?
multiple of them. Cast ice knife.
Ice knife, okay.
So what do I need to do? Roll to hit, I guess, first. No, that was bad.
Okay.
Okay, that was better. That should hit. That's like a 17.
A 17, your ice knife cuts into one of them. Okay.
Do I get to roll? Sorry. 2 of these, not 1. 4 points of damage. 4 points of damage to anyone within 5 feet of it.
4 points to any others within
Yeah,
5
to
feet.
any
So
others.
I would say at least 4 of them take 4 points.
And then 2, unfortunately, 2 points of damage to the main one, which just makes no sense.
Okay, so 2 points to the main one, and then 4
Uses a
to
little poke and then exploded.
4 to all of the other 4 around it. Nice. Anything else, Galela?
I'm going to stay where I am, I guess. I'll go a little, just a few steps closer to everybody so I can run too. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, that is Galela. The opponents are up. These ones leap over their friends and charge toward, what is their movement? They leap over 30. Yeah, he was about. So these ones leap over.
I'm
It's like
sorry.
the nightmare leapfrog going on right there.
The guy that I hit gets an extra 4. I misread.
Extra 4, the
So
one
the
on
one
top
that
of the
got 2,
2.
yeah.
So he takes 6. Understood. All of them have all of those that are coming up have some damage on them. Mattias, Reiner, you see these creatures leaping in the shadows and the light of your torch. You see these pink hideous creatures leaping over their compatriots that are entangled by Kip's webs, not web, but his vines, and they're gonna reach up and they're gonna try and. The first 2 right in front of you are going to, actually, the 2 in the back, you see their green eyes enlarge as the green eyes stares at you, and this beam comes forward from the green eye. Give me 2 Constitution saving throws, please.
2 Constitution saving throws. Understood.
Yes, indeed.
Beams.
And the other 3 that are in front will try to claw away at you. You don't have your shield up right now, so your AC is 20, correct?
Yes.
Okay. They are +4. A 9, that does not hit. A 19, that does not hit, but a 23 does hit you. These claws dig into you, and you take a whopping 7 points of slashing damage. How'd you do on those?
16 and a 24 on the saving throw.
A 16 and a 24. You feel this necrotic energy trying to wrap itself around you, and you shake it off. That is the. Do these guys do anything back here?
No, I think they stay restrained.
It's not a
until
save.
this fell in, so I don't think.
How much damage is it?
I think it's concentration.
They do?
You took 7 points of slashing damage.
It's concentration
Understood.
up to a minute. So
as
long as I keep concentration.
Okay, they are held. Understood. That is the bad guys. Mattias, you are up. You've got 3 clawing away at you right in front of you, and 2 behind them trying to blast you.
Tom, I'm sorry. You are correct. A creature restrained by the plants can use their action to make a strength check against the DC.
Okay, they'll make their strength checks, and it's DC 14, correct?
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. They need, with +2, they need 12s. 1, 2, 3. So 2 failed. So we'll just say these 3 are released. These 2 are still held. Makes sense?
Yes.
But that's their action. They are there, correct? Okay, that is them. Mattias, you are up. You've got 3 right in front of you.
It is still considered difficult terrain, though.
Okay, understood.
record,
Difficult
whatever.
terrain. That'll slow them down.
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, thank
I've
you.
never passed this one before.
That was still pretty effective.
Yeah.
Okay, Mattias, You've got 3 in front of you, clawing away at you, 2 right behind them, blasting away at you, and more coming at you from behind them. What are you doing? Embracing them.
The first one, I try to stab through its eye socket.
Jab. Okay, you try and jab away at his eye socket. Roll to hit. You've got 3 attacks. If you want to roll them all, if you're using them.
I'll use the first 2. So that's a 24 and a 22.
Both hit. You jab into his eyeball. It's like this viscous material squishing out.
Okay. And that is a 16 and a 13.
Points of damage?
So, yes.
You literally, you just jab into his eyeball, and it goes back out of his skull, and he collapses.
Yay!
Yeah, 16 and 13.
Okay, it collapsed. You have 1 attack left. You have 2 in front of you, clawing at you, and 2 behind, blasting at you.
Tearing the sword free, I swing at one of the ones remaining.
It rips out of his eyeball, eye socket, and slashes away at the next one. Roll to hit.
That's a 28 to hit.
A 28 hits, and it just whack right into the side of it. Roll your damage.
That's another 13 damage.
A 13 on top of the 4 that Galila did. It is barely hanging on. Barely hanging on. Anything else? That should be it. Unless you have something else. You have movement, but you're kind of like surrounded.
I'll keep the torch high so that I'm not deprived of sight.
Okay, so you're not blinded. Okay, understood. That is Mattias. Boulder, you are up.
All right. I am going.
We'll say the distance for the sake of game mechanics is what you see right now.
Okay, fair enough. So I will do my full movement, and 30. And as I do, I'm just going to kind of grab my hammer and charge it up, and it's just going to glow with this blue lightning. I'm just going to chuck the hammer and cast Shatter at 3rd level right there.
Awesome!
So I'll just chuck the hammer through the hallway.
Right where?
Right on him. So 10 feet
This guy-
radius.
this
so
guy?
we'll hit those 3 and all that.
Yes, indeed. Okay, roll. What do they need to do?
Con save.
Con saves. They're cons. What are their cons? They're plus
DC?
3. How many of them? 1, 2, 3, 4. On this guy, right? We'll just say all of them.
Yeah, we'll say all of them but the 2 ensnared.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're plus 3 on their cons. And DC what?
17.
17, so they need 14s to save. Save. 1 save. Ooh, devastating.
They all take 24 damage.
All take, even the one that saved?
One that saved.
The one that saved. Bam, 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 bam. We'll just say this guy's up. Bam, what's the one who's up? Say, what's he have left?
It'd be half, right?
Half damage? So, okay, understood.
My brain broke for a second.
Oh, good.
12.
Okay, understood. 12.
And then as my bonus action, I will pull that hammer right back.
Understood.
They also had disadvantage.
Oh, they have disadvantage on their saving throws.
Well, only the ones that were restrained.
Oh, no, yeah, no, I didn't hit anything.
Oh, it didn't.
We're good. They broke free.
Okay. Devastating. Mattias, Baldur cleared a path in front of you. At least it looks like it for now. Let me just record all these dead bodies. I don't even know why. Okay, that is Baldur. Anything else? Kemp, you are up. What are you doing?
I will. I'll see that. I'll watch Mattias' armor get covered in Nothic blood.
Goo.
And I'll just fire away a couple arrows. We'll take the 1 arrow at the guy. Right
You have advantage.
I do have advantage because of my own thing. That didn't do very well anyway. So, 23?
A 23, your arrow goes and pierces it. You can feel it, hear it squeak into its body.
11 11 points of piercing damage.
11 points, and I think that's the first time he's been damaged.
I think so.
Yep.
So we'll do it again. So that's 8. That's even higher. So another 10.
Another 10. Whoosh, and it goes. Which one was it?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh,
this one. Yeah, that one. Yep.
Whoosh, and it goes down.
And then bonus action. We're gonna send Lyco in. Where are you, Lyco? There you are. Georgie. Yeah, send Lyco in. All right, at the one right in the front there. And he. Okay, he's gonna try to maul this guy. That's probably gonna fail. 10.
A 10. He goes up and he's trying. What's he doing?
He
charges. He leaped across and he charges that guy and he tries to bite into him and just like he just in the darkness missed for a brief moment.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that is Kip. Tanner, you are up. What's Talius doing?
Talius is gonna take another shot, but at the restrained one in the back.
Okay, he's got advantage.
Try this again. That's a 10.
A 10. The arrow goes flying past them.
He's missing intentionally.
He's
on their side. He's on their side.
At least I didn't hit you.
It was close.
Okay. Anything else, Tanner? That is Talius. Galela, you are up, followed by the opponents.
I'm going to try and hit the same one.
Okay.
I do the same thing that I used to see Diamond do, but I'm going to take some sulfur out and wrap my hand and out comes a fireball.
There's the sulfur smell.
Oh, it misses.
But it sends a dramatic light down the hallway. Okay, that is Galela. The opponents are up. This one, he'll attack the dog. This one, he's got to try and break free, correct?
Yes.
He's got to try and break free, and the other one is dead, so he fails. He is still trapped. This one, these guys leap over, but this is difficult terrain, so they're only going to get to about here at this point. Mattias, you've got 3 more in front of you, and the one is attacking Lycoa. They're jumping over all of the dead bodies. Actually, that's good enough for them. And then the one on Lycoa will slash away at him, and with a 13 plus 2, 15. Does that hit?
It does not.
It does not. He's tearing away. Mattias, these 3, they're out of range to claw at you. You see 3 of them leap over the bodies of their compatriots, these pink, weird-looking creatures. Their 3 eyeballs open up on you because you're the only target close enough at the moment. These 3 eyeballs open up at you and point in their eyes, glow their hideous green glow, and I don't think it's that loud, but give me 3 saving throws, please. 3 Constitution saving throws, I think is what they are.
Okay.
Yes, 3 Constitution saving throws. Mattias is on deck, followed by Balder.
A 17, a 22, and a 21.
Wow! You just shrug these off. This green glow envelops you and you just kind of shake it off. Mattias, you are up. You have 3 of these hideous creatures you've got to step forward 5 feet to be able to engage them if you want to do so.
Okay, I will go low and lunge upward into the jaw of the one farthest left.
Okay, you move forward and jab up into him.
And that is a 19 to hit.
A 19 hits.
Okay, and for damage, that is 15.
15 points of damage, wounding it. Okay.
pulling back, swinging at its neck afterward.
Swing away.
Second attack. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
A dirty 20 hits. You pull back and you jab back into it again.
And another 10 damage.
Another 10 on top of the 15. It goes down. The one you're attacking, I'm just going to say it was the one right in front of you. There's corpses littering the area right in front of you.
And then bring the sword around and swinging low at the leg of the one on the right.
Okay, understood. Swinging low at the leg on the one on the right.
And that's a 21 to hit.
A 21 hits as well.
And that's 9 damage.
9 points of damage to it. You hack into its leg. It kind of like flinches, but it's still up. That is Mattias. Baldur, you are up.
Yes, I will do full move. 15, 20, 25. Squeeze right in there with Montias and get that guy.
Okay, understood. This is the one to his left.
No, maybe 15.
A 15. A 15 you swing away with your hammer, and a 15 just connects. You feel it pound into its body.
Oh, 16.
16 does hit. Yes, you feel bones crunch underneath your hammer.
So we will do 16 damage plus 2 fire.
16 and 2 fire. As it's burning from your green flame blade.
And now attack it again. With the same, 16.
16 hits.
And 17 damage.
17 more points of damage to it, just crushing it.
And I can't reach the other one, so that is it.
That's Baldur. Kip, you are up.
I will. Let's go. Let's shoot the guy that's engaged with Lycoa. So 17.
17 hits.
So 16 points of damage.
16 points on top of the 9. Wait, no, this is a different one. On top of that one, 17 points. You said, right?
Yep.
17 points of damage. Wow.
16. I'm sorry.
16 points of damage. Wow. Okay, he's still
That's
up.
max damage. All right, I'll shoot him again. Oh, 17. That's higher. 17, 20. Well, that hits. 17 and then 5, 8, 13. 13 more.
Your 2 arrows rip into it as Lycoa is sitting there wrestling with it. All of a sudden it goes limp in front of him, and he gives off a howl as if he did something fantastic for some reason.
That's really awesome. He's going to charge at the next guy.
Okay. And he has advantage on this one.
Oh, right. Well, that's an 18. He's going to hit. Maybe it's a natural 20. It is not. But and then he is... that sucks. No, 9 points of damage.
9 points to it. I don't think he was wounded yet.
I don't think so. Slash it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. He's still snared.
Okay, he's still held. Go for... And anything else?
Nope, that's it.
That is Kip. Followed by Tanner. Talius, you are up.
Channeling a lilac-colored bolt, he is going to put his hands forward and cast out guiding bolt towards the one that is restrained.
Go for it.
So spell attack with advantage because it's restrained.
Yes.
Both tens, so plus 15 to hit.
15 hits. It light engulfs it and covers it and burns into its skin.
4d6 radiant damage.
This is to the restrained one that Lycoa was attacking.
12 points of radiant.
12 points on top of Lycoa's 9, and it goes down. It hovers for a brief moment as it went exactly to 0, and then it just collapses.
Lycoa gives you a look like, that was mine.
It's 2 in a row. The 2 kills that were stolen from Lycoa. One by Kip, one by Talius. That is Talius. Anything else?
He's going to take 3 hexes back if someone could reach.
3 hexes back. He's moving behind you guys. Okay, that is. And Galila, you are up.
Thank you.
I pull out my crossbow and I aim at the one that's left in the middle.
Okay, understood.
17 to hit.
A 17 hits.
Just one. Okay. 7 points of damage.
And 7 more on top of Kip's 16. It goes down. This thing just collapses there. The last one just collapses in front of you. Ay, ay, ay.
How many more you got back there?
You are watching the Carpathian Adventure on 7-Sided Die, and we will be right back.
My name is Jumnus Dawnflower. I used to be a merchant sailor until I was shipwrecked on a strange island and killed in a sacrificial blood ritual. In the moment between life and death, an otherworldly goddess of light came to me, offering me a second chance at life if I swore to enact her will upon the world. Now I travel with the champions of the sun, looking to right wrongs, vanquish evil, and earn the new life I've been given.
Aha! Hello, friends! You can call me Livia Moreau. I come from the beautiful country of France, of course! Traveling as a salesman, banished from my home, where by the hand of my twisted sister, my father was killed, and I was implicated. Mon Dieu, how low I've come. But in that low I found the champions of the sun. Although they may not smell like sweet wine, they are honorable. Mostly.
My name is Virexin. I am a monk who was exiled into Greece after fleeing my homeland. I was sent on a quest via a dream I received. I went in search of great heroes I saw in the dream to help stop some monstrosity from wreaking havoc across the world. I found those heroes in the champions of the sun. Now I strive to gain their trust so they can one day help me defeat the vile beast that threatens everything.
I'm Aldrich, and while I grew up an urchin in the narrow confines of Venice, I never seemed to fit in there. Except for this music box, my past is hidden to me. Now north of the Alps, I feel I'm closer to home, wherever that might be. Near the Untersberg mountain, I discovered these intrepid adventurers. Though they're blazing a dangerous path, perhaps they might help me discover who I really am.
I am Miko from Romania, and sometimes too curious for my own good. My scars tell only part of the tale. Having witnessed cannibalism in my village, as a child I fled, never to return. On my own, I stole from others to survive. A monk caught me and offered me a better way, but I abused their kindness. Now I walk alongside the champions of the sun. Will they be my own undoing? Or have I finally found the path I was meant for?
I am Borinth, the cave bear. I come from a tribe of barbarians that once lived in the mountains of the Badenweiler. While on my sacred spirit quest, my tribe and family were attacked with none left alive. I now seek the power to avenge my people. With my rage, I grow stronger, and with the champions of the sun, I seek a path to restore and preserve my people's culture and rid this world of any evil that stands in my way.
From the kingdom of Aragon, I am Zyman Val. I ventured forth with few possessions and little coin, save an ancient tomb I searched to decipher. But I've struggled to find clues, and at times, food. While freezing in the Alps, fate crossed my path with a shining night and the champions of the sun. Having aided me in a desperate time, they have earned my service. and my friendship. Now, using my wizardry, I fight by their side.
I am Edric, and I am from England. I spent most of my youth in the Navy. Climbing the ranks, I was granted land and title. However, I did not fit in. A heretic to most. I fled, leaving my wife and children behind. In a city on mines, I met a group that changed my life forever. The Champions of the Sun. In time, perhaps they might help me reunite with my family.
You're watching the Carpathian Adventure on Seven Sided Die. The party just left a cavern underneath Dracunis Term Tower in a fantasy version of Amsterdam. They're making their way through a corridor, fought through the corridor with a whole slew of hideous pink beasts with giant black spikes and huge green eyeballs, and we rejoin them and going down the corridor. Ryan Balder can probably find about 6 large eyeballs if you want to put those on your sheet. What do you?
Georgie's already on it.
The rest of Georgie's already out there scooping up the eyeballs. You're continuing toward. What are you guys doing?
We are. I would assume Mattias is going to pick up the rope again. You ready? You ready, Mattias? Yeah, lead the way, man. Lead the way. We got to get out of here.
But I pick up the rope, the coiled rope, and continue down the hallway.
Everybody, follow us.
Is everybody going with him?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's going with him. Let's go ahead and.
Changing the map.
Changing the map. Somebody lift up that camera there, please.
This just knocks it off.
Oh no!
Ah, you did it anyway. Killed initiative.
Now it's in your head.
Okay, I think you know what. Let me just spin this around. If you
spin me.
You know what? No, actually, hand me your figures here. That'll work. This'll work. So you're coming out down.
You guys okay? That thing used to be here to hold it.
Yeah, well, we moved it over here just because I think
you can use the large stack of chips over here to hold it down.
There you go.
Those are Mattias's.
That's actually works better.
Okay, so you're coming down the corridor, the large corridor, going toward the lower level of the bitumen refinery. You come to as you do make your way down this corridor, it becomes more and more well defined, as if somebody had tried to structurally enhance it and make it part, thank you, Mark, make it part of the entire facility, if you will. As you get to it, you eventually come to the 2 huge, extra thick set of doors at the far end. Where are you guys? You're there. Mattias, you have this large coil of rope. You still have quite a bit with you, too. You have this large coil of rope that you've run from underneath the Dracunis Term Tower down this long, pretty straight corridor, past the dead bodies of the pink creatures to the double set of doors. What are you guys doing?
We gotta get back in that
Mattias,
office.
you ready to do this?
We gotta get in that office.
I am when you all are.
So you said, do we leave these doors open or are they closed?
They are open right now. I'm going to assume you left them open.
I'm gonna
because I walked through them.
There you go.
Yeah.
He did walk through
That's
them.
where the cats came.
There you go.
So I'm
Coulda
going to let
had
everyone
V8.
know to get into this room.
Yep.
And I'm going to light the fuse and
Definitely
head in
going
with
in
them.
the
Okay, so everybody goes in. Do you run the fuse into here? Or
No, I'll
what?
just light it from where I am.
Okay, so you light it from over here, and
Yeah.
then you run in here. Everybody's in here?
We spooled out like 1,000 feet, right?
Yeah, easily, probably.
Yeah. So I'll just light it here and I'll just run into the room with them.
Okay, you reach down and you light it down below. And then you run. And as you light this large a cotton piece of...
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Tom.
He's a transmutation
It's
wizard.
all good. It lights and it burns wickedly well. And especially when some of it was kind of dampened by the refined bitumen. It lights and it burns down the length of it, and you can see it glowing off into the distance as that cotton rope just goes down, and you can see it kind of flickering in its bluish light as it kind of streams down the end. Some of it comes back at you too. I see you reach down and you quickly cut it.
The bundle of rope we still have.
The bundle of rope.
all the cotton that Mattias had from the couch.
Oh, yeah.
Which was more flammable.
So
It was wool. It was wool.
We're gonna bunker down
Whoa,
in here,
that's
and
right.
I'm gonna hope this works.
You run into there, and as
Brace!
As you're inside this room,
I hope the room holds.
is this the way you guys are in this room?
We'll go.
No, we're gonna go on the other side of this wall.
Okay,
like,
on the other side of
other
this
side of the
wall,
wall.
right over here, but not
We
stepping
are-
into that
Not
circle.
the portal, no.
Well,
Actually,
well, we're on the second floor, right?
You are on the basement floor right now.
I thought the second floor went out to it. Whatever.
No, this
The
is
first
no,
did.
there's steps. Is that what
There-
you're
the
talking
steps
about?
went
that
up.
goes up.
Oh, and there was only a way out the other way upstairs, right? Was what it was?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so we're
Correct.
down here.
You're down there. We'll say you're in that present position.
Talios, whatever you do, do
wanna
not
go upstairs?
step on
We
that
could go
portal.
upstairs.
Let's go upstairs.
Do
You want to go upstairs? This
Yeah, we
upstairs
could
was
go
just as thick.
upstairs.
We could, doesn't matter. We can go upstairs.
Okay, who's leading the way?
Kip.
I push Mattias upstairs.
Mattias, you're going upstairs?
Abu is on Mattias' shoulder.
I don't have a shield, so he is my
Yeah.
shield.
I'll put Abu on Mattias' shoulder.
Very well,
For
fine.
comfort.
Mattias, as you're going up the steps, you hear some skittering up beyond.
Back downstairs, back down, get back down. It's too late.
Oh no, the Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, Jehovah's Witness. No! You hear some skittering sounds up on the floor up above. You're stealthily clank, 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 going around this spiral staircase. And you stop and you hear like skittering noises that is not your party, that is down below. What are you doing?
Turn around.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Matthias hears the party, rolls his eyes, turns around, and goes back down the stairs.
He turns and rolls his eyes.
I'll backtrack with him.
You're backtracking with him as you're going back down. Mattias has turned around and Kip is going backwards down the steps, seeing Mattias come down at him. Huh?
Mattias is trying to run past
And
us.
then Mattias is like,
back
whatever, okay. And Kip, you see two things skittering on either side of Mattias's legs.
Oh, no.
Just
Huh?
That's the little
Just
brains.
killed him.
Oh, goodness.
Squish him.
Oh, no, we don't want them near us. We haven't.
How'd they even get in here?
How'd they even get in here?
Did you leave every door open?
Okay, huh?
He let them in.
Roll initiative, if everybody would. Somebody beat not believe it or not, a 3 again for the bad guys.
17. 25. Nice.
Okay.
Squish the brains.
Could be better.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's
We'll
the
fight a
best.
couple brains while we wait for everything to go
It's
boom.
a 7. Not a good. Rosing the back.
It's all good.
How we doing over there?
Okay.
Mattias, you rolled initiative?
Rolling it now.
We are now.
What did you say?
25.
Oi!
Yeah. Initiatives when I roll my crits, so.
That's 19.
19 for Mattias.
Older.
17.
Baller's gonna go before me. I got 17 as well.
Well, I don't know. I might have a -2 to my dex.
Oh, sorry. 16.
I have to check.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's killed it.
-1.
-1.
Okay. Oh, and the opponents were.
A 3, believe it or not.
Very min-maxing before the rules were there.
Yeah, men over here. -1 dexterity, -1 charisma.
Okay. Kip, you are up. You see these. Mattias has his back to them. He's turning and coming down. You're sitting there right behind him. You were coming down, avoiding the circle. You see him coming down at you, and you see these two things. You probably don't see the other one yet, but skittering around either side of him. What are you doing? He's about halfway up the steps.
Halfway up the steps. Squish the brains? Alright. I will try to shoot around him coming down the stairs.
Mattias, you see Kip shooting at you.
Yeah.
Wait, is there enough room to
Yes.
do it? Yeah, there would be enough room to do
Do I
that.
still hear the skittering?
That's
Yes.
a natural one.
A natural one. Pull a fumble card, please.
Oh no.
Critical miss. I'm gonna shoot Mattias.
Right between Mattias' legs. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Max double did. No. Let's see. Saving throw. Drop weapon. Oh, I dropped my bow. My bow's on the ground.
Okay.
Saving throw.
In a
Oh
tight
no, I
space.
have to try to save though. It's a saving throw.
He shot the bow instead of the arrow. It's
Right.
Oh, okay. Hang on. It's a saving.
Pulls back bow, forgets arrow.
Right.
That's 13. Saves. 10, 9. It's 21. I save. Effect. If the attacker fails, no. If the attacker is not. Oh, nothing happens. Okay. Anyway, I guess that just forfeits that, right?
Okay, understood. That is Kip. Mattias, you are up. Kip just shot an arrow in your direction and threw his bow at you. And you hear this skittering sound behind you. What are you doing?
I turn around to try and see what's behind me.
You turn around and you see two brain-like creatures immediately behind you.
I pick up my foot and try to stomp one of them.
Okay, stomp away.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
That is a 19.
A 19! A 19 does hit! Whack! You feel your sword cut into this brain-like material.
And that is 16 damage.
16 damage! Slash! Understood. It's still up, and it's like clawing away towards you.
Then I pick up my foot again and just stop down again.
Okay! Wham! Wham! You can do it 2 more times if you wanted.
That's 27 to hit.
A 27 hits.
Misses.
And another 16 damage.
Another 16. It's not looking good, but it's still up.
And one last stomp. That's a 25.
A 25 hits. It's just like pounding on it with your. And how much?
9.
9. It doesn't look good at all, but it is still up. Okay, you got like brain goo on your feet.
Just squishing it, and it's barely hanging on.
I call this one the Netherlands smile.
There you go. That is Mattias. Boulder, you are up. You see Mattias stomping away on the steps on 2 things.
I just have a good laugh at them.
Okay.
Because I don't think I can actually get on those stairs.
Okay, understood. You're readying an action, standing by. That
I'll be
is
ready.
Balder, the party allies. Tanner, you are up.
So the brains are 5 feet up the stairs?
Yeah, I call it, the ceiling is about, I think I said 12 feet, so call it about 6-ish feet up.
Okay.
Maybe, Mattias is about 6 feet, they might be 8 feet up.
He's just gonna take a step backwards away.
Okay.
I don't think they could hit him from down there. Just to get some distance to try a light crossbow shot again.
Okay, he readies his dexterous light crossbow.
With these small little arms. Since I'm within the minimum, I have to roll a disadvantage, right?
No, I don't think so. I mean, you're within your range, right? Is there a minimum range on your crossbow?
60 to 180 is the...
Yeah, if you're below 60, it's normal. If it's 60 to 180, it's a disadvantage. Beyond 180, you can't hit, unless there's something I'm missing.
No, you're right.
No, you're correct.
No?
So the only
Some storytellers
the only
do that.
disadvantage is if you're right at it, 5 feet.
Yeah, if you're in close combat,
I just wanted to
then it's
make sure.
disadvantage, yeah. If you're engaging something that you're in close combat with. Or I guess if you're in close combat too. But okay.
11.
Yeah. 11! You fire away! You do not like arrows. It whisks off and chinks against Mattias's armor. You feel an arrow hit you, Mattias. It doesn't do any damage. And it flies off into the distance. That is... Anything else?
Pick up my bow. Somebody has to teach him how to shoot an arrow.
What made him...
After picking up my bow.
What made him take this crossbow with him?
The church gave it to me. And then he's just gonna
That
cross
makes sense.
step.
There's a reason they gave. There's a reason they gave it to you. There's a reason they wanted the enemy to be safe. Okay, that is Talia's. Galila, you are up.
I I just sigh deeply. And I just scooch down with my hand crossbow.
Well, you have.
Marius is going to be a pincushion behind him.
Like,
And I try and
What
aim.
happened?
Can I get at least one of them? Are they farther enough down the stairs?
Yeah, you can shoot at one of them. I mean, they're kind of behind Mattias, but you can see one
That
of them.
hits. That's 16.
16 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. It was the Mattias one. Mattias. No, it's the other one. So you got the other one. For how many points of damage?
For 9 points of damage.
9 points. You wounded it, but it still appears to be up.
That's a natural 1.
A natural 1. Pull a fumble card, please.
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
Your bow's going to land on top of mine. Teach the new guy how to shoot. And both of our bows are on the
I
ground.
knew this was gonna happen. I said, of course the girl does it.
Of course, the girl does it.
Yes, because I just feel like I'm shooting in between Mattias' legs.
You shot him in his
And I shoot.
non-girlhood?
I injured an ally. I just set him ahead.
How much?
Whoa. Okay, so by weapon divided by 2 plus modifiers.
No, it's a good thing you suck at the crossbow.
So, I'm so sorry. It's a 9 again, but half. So 4?
4, yeah.
Rounds down.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me make sure. The attacker enters an ally closest in proximity to the intended target. Yeah, it's Mattias. If 2 or more allies
Mattias!
are in equal-
Galela!
Sorry.
Kip shoots! Throws his bow on the ground. Talius shoots! An arrow chinks off your armor. Galela shoots and manages to connect with you. You take 4 points of piercing damage.
If 2 or more allies are in equal proximity,
Yeah, we'll just go
you
with
can
that.
determine who.
We'll just go with that.
Yeah, you were aiming at his.
It's good enough. Okay, that's Galela.
I mean, if you had to hit the guy with the armor.
Miss Mattias and I'll pop a shot.
Strong words for you later.
Honestly, I give you credit for his AC.
There you go. It's probably the only way to hit him. Okay.
I
Give you
just
credit
said,
for hanging on to your bow.
This one will scurry around Mattias.
Can't believe it made it through.
He's not going to leave. This one will scurry around Mattias, skippering between his legs. This one will scurry down, and we can squeeze. One more on the steps. One of them looks up at Looks, I guess, kind of, sorta. Looks up at Mattias, with this kind of like weird brain-like body, no eyes on it, and it kind of lets loose some kind of
A couple wrinkles turn like eyebrows.
Yeah.
some kind of thing happens to you. I'm not really sure. It is kind of like energy flows forward from it, and kind of like, and you feel your brain trying to be wrapped by energy of some sort. Give me 2 intelligence saving throws, please. The other one, Kip. The other 2, we've got one looking at Kip. Yeah, we'll go 2 on Kip. We've got two of these things kind of lean back as if they could look. I don't know how they could look, but you know, if you were to pull a brain out of a head and figure out, kind of like reel it back, that's the way it's kind of
like a tarantula.
It's kind of leaning back, and it kind of, this energy comes forward and kind of wraps around you. Give me 2 intelligence saving throws.
That's not good. Oh, okay. That's. We've got an 11. And we've got a 6.
You are stunned, sir. You are stunned. Mattias, what did you get?
This is which kind of save is this again?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Give me 2 intelligence saving throws.
Okay, that one is gonna be not as good.
Tight quarters.
That's a 19 and a 10.
A 19 and a 10. A 10, you feel you are stunned. both of you, your intelligence is, for the moment, reduced to 0. Okay? You are standing there like blithering idiots, if you will. That is the opponents. Kip, you are up. You're just standing there at the moment, like in a state of utter confusion. Give me another intelligence saving throw, please.
So is that as my do I lose any bonuses because my intelligence is at 0, or is it just my normal intelligence?
Just roll your normal, I'm gonna say.
That would be a natural 20, so a 21.
Ooh, a natural 2. You come, actually give me 2, because you got 2.
That would be a 9.
A 9. You're still standing there stunned as these psychic energy is kind of wrapping around your brain. Still standing there. Mattias, you are up. Give me give me 1 intelligence saving throw, please.
Okay. That would be an 18.
An 18! You managed somehow to shake this off, as you are back at the moment at 1 point of intelligence. You are not that smart. You were just kind of like wandering around in this stupor. But you have your actions. You can kind of like swing, if you will. You're going to be at like disadvantage, we'll say. You're surrounded by 4 of these creatures.
First attack against one of them, the one
that you previously injured? Okay.
That would be a 27.
A 27 hits.
And then that is a 13 damage.
13, and it is dead. You have 2 more attacks at disadvantage if you want them.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
Okay, and that is another 13 damage on the next one.
And that one is the one that Galela injured, and it is still up, but it is not looking good.
Okay. And then that is a 23 to hit.
A 23 on the same one?
Yes.
At disadvantage?
Yeah. And that is another 10 damage.
Another 10. It is barely holding on. Okay, that is Mattias swinging at disadvantage. Boulder, you are up.
One of them died, right?
No. Yes, 1 died. You are correct.
Can I see the one to the left of Mattias?
Yes.
Like it came off the
yes,
stairs?
you can see it.
I could attack that one.
You can squeeze past over here and swing away at it if you want.
A 19.
A 19 hits. And we'll say that's the one Galela injured.
We got 16 damage plus 11 fire.
16 damage. As the fire engulfs it, it goes down.
Right. And I guess I'll attack the next one.
Okay, that understood. Yeah, it's within range. You're kind of swinging up onto the steps to swing away at it, and as you do, you see kind of Mattias is in this kind of dumb stupor, as is Kip standing there.
Same roll, 19.
19 hits.
And it does 16 damage.
16 damage. It is still up. Use your hammer, bashes away at it.
I'll try one more time with a 25.
A 25. You're bam, swinging up the stairs.
17 damage.
17 more. He is on top of your 16. It is not looking good, but it is still up. Boulder, anything else? Party allies, Talios, you are up. Comparing dice with Galela. Which one will be better to shoot with? The 2 archers ask each other.
You're gonna step away from the brains, and
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt again.
Okay.
We're going to cast the one at the top of the stairs there.
Understood. Fire away. That's the one that Balder is slamming away at.
Yes, kill it.
No.
No!
That was a 10.
Okay. Whoosh. That is the party allies. Galela, you are up.
Okay. I'm just gonna like sidestep over a little to get a better angle at the one on top of the steps.
Okay. Sidestep
And-
over, like, over there. Something like that. Or the other way.
Well, actually, which one seems a little more hurt? They seem kind of.
Probably the one where Balder is swinging on it. Over here, probably looks the most.
I'm gonna actually get the other one because he's more
Okay.
engaged with Maddie.
Okay, right there. Okay.
Incapacitated. Okay, that hits.
That hits.
It's okay.
Your arrow.
It's okay. Incapacitated didn't stop him in the slightest. He's good to go.
No. 16 is the second. I just rolled to hit both times, so the first one definitely hits. It was like a 16 plus.
Okay.
And the second one was a 16.
It also hits.
Okay. So I'll just roll both together. I keep rolling sixes though. 6.
All right.
13 points of damage.
Total 13? Okay, This one was not injured yet. It is still up. Arrows pierced into the fleshy skin of the brain.
I'm just stay there. There's nothing else I can do.
Okay, that's Galela. The opponents. This one leaps forward onto the stunned Kip and starts to try and claw into your brain. Huh?
Oh no.
This claw attack tearing into your skull. Your AC, please. So, a 19, does that hit?
Yes, sir.
A 19, and you take... Oh, it's not that much at all.
That's why I was trying to take it out.
Okay, you take 9 points of slashing damage, and everyone who's around him.
Everyone.
Balder, you can see this thing up on top of his shoulders, tearing at his skull, and it's ripping open his skull, and part of his brain is attached, and it looks like it's about to try and go inside his brain.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Good Mary. Okay, this one right here on Balder. This one, Balder. Huh?
Yeah.
This one will sit there, and he will, even though he's injured, he uses his like mind ability, and he turns and is like lifts his head back to you, and he this energy spews forth from him. Whoosh. Maybe not. Who knows? You hear it. Whoosh! Give me an intellect saving throw, please. Intelligence saving throw.
Oh, okay. Fingers crossed.
Oh, it's right. You got the wicked high intelligence.
15?
A 15. You feel this energy like trying to wrap around you and stun you, and you just shake it off. That is the opponent's Kip. Give me 2 intelligence saving throws, please.
We've got a 17 and a 9.
A 17. You shake off one of the effects. You still have one of them affecting you. You were still stunned.
Can I use inspiration? For that
Sure,
second
of course
roll?
you can.
All right, let's try this, guys. 20, dirty 20.
A dirty 20. You shake off both. You were at 1 intelligence point at this point. You were standing there kind of like, so you're like in this groggy state.
So Lykoa should still be able to go.
Okay.
Because he can act on his own when I am incapacitated. So he will
Understood.
jump in and
Great.
take an attack.
Off of you.
Yeah, he will.
He'll try and rip that brain off of your skull without stepping into the circle.
What circle?
There you go. Whoosh, he's gone.
So 16, 21.
21, he tears into it. And this is the one that Galela attacked. Roll damage.
11 points of...
11 on top of her 13. And 11 more. It's still up. Okay.
That's it.
And that's Kip. Mattias, you are up. Give me another intelligence saving throw, please.
Okay.
The 10, you're still at one point of intelligence. You're like just in this stupor state. You have one in front, one on top of Kip's head to your right front, and one on the stairs behind you to the left front.
And whose head got ripped open?
Mine.
Kip's.
Well, we'll just have to hope that can be healed then. Noting the danger, Mattias will groggily swing his sword at the one on Kip's head.
Okay, at disadvantage.
Oh no.
15 to hit.
I forgive you, man.
15 does hit. With disadvantage, you hit.
Thank God for that 11. For that plus 11.
He didn't say what you hit.
12 damage.
12 damage on top of Galela's and Lykoa's damage. It is barely hanging on.
Hanging on to my skull bow.
Yeah. It ain't gonna let go. It's so close.
It's like Ratatouille over here.
As carefully as possible, swing the other way at the same one.
You swing the other way at the same one. You don't want to.
Another 15.
You don't want to let it get its turn. Another 15. You hit. Another 15 to hit. You hit.
Yep. And that is another 13 damage.
13 points of damage. Your sword cuts through this brain-like material. It goozes down, and little claws are still kind of attached to the back of Kip's head, but the rest of it just collapses, and the goo runs down your shoulders. Okay, and you have one attack left, and there's one to your right front, if you will.
Take him out.
Then yeah, I will swing groggily at that one.
You swing groggily at it at disadvantage.
And that is a 17 to hit.
A 17 hits it.
And that is 15 damage.
And 15 more from Mattias, and it goes down. That is Mattias. Talius, you are up.
So all 4 of them are down?
The ones you see are down, yes.
With the observant feat, could I hear any more?
Yes, you do. You are so observant. You hear skittering in between the drum beats coming from dramatically all around you. You hear more skittering up above.
There's more coming upstairs. Upstairs. He's going to
Let's just wait for them to come to us.
He's going to prepare an action of another guiding bolt for when they.
Okay, you have it readied for when they appear. The party, Galela, you are up.
I think you skipped me.
I did? I'm sorry. I skipped Boulder. My bad.
I will ready an attack at the stairs.
You have an attack readied at the stairs. The party, Talius has a guiding bolt readied at the stairs. Galela.
It's all Tom's fault.
Gotta let the new guy go, I guess.
The reaction on your face.
Now the sorcerer is going to come down the stairs.
Oh, don't have anything to block the stairs. I wish I could that. They're cut. Okay. What I'm gonna do. So, like, is anyone on the stairs at this point, or did you?
Mattias is about like a little bit on the steps, but you can bypass him. You can move through.
Are we
And he seems like he's in some kind of stupor.
Wait out the
What are we
explosion.
doing?
Waiting out the explosion.
So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna shimmy over so I can at least see like the direct opening of the stairs.
Okay, so like over to here in this corner, like you could look up it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna say, Mattias, move. And then I'm just holding my action.
Okay, you hear Mattias, you
For a
hear
spell.
with your intelligence of 1, you hear Mattias. Okay, that is. Huh?
He goes, that's a lot for the word move.
Quick story. I was in my wife and I were in this other country, and I'm talking with this guy, and I asked him this woman who's not a translator, but she was helping out, and I asked him a question. She relayed the question to him, and he goes blah, 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 and he talks for 5 minutes, and she like chuckles. Now she's not a translator, so she's not doing that like UN kind of instantaneous translation. And I'm like, what did he say? And she's like, yes. I mean, something was lost there.
More or less, yes. There was some more there.
I'm like, what else? Anyway, so you are readied. Okay, and as you're standing there, these things start to come down.
That's what happens when Tom has 2 weeks or 4 weeks to leave.
That's the last of them, though. These creatures are coming down, and they circle around the corner. Yes, let loose your
my attack.
Your stuff. I'm gonna just move the.
I'll let you go first since you're first in initiative.
Alright. So that's 23.
A 23 hits.
And we've got. What do we got? So we've got 14 damage for the main one, and then it was 2 and 3. So then 5 fire. So 19 damage total.
A 19.
And then 10 damage to whichever one next to it that the fire leaps off of and burns.
Okay, and 10 to the one, I'll just say the closest one to it. So 19 to one of them, and the other one takes another 10. As your flame blade leaps across from one to the other. That was your held action. Who else is up next? Talius in your held action. Go for it.
The first one that you hit, I'm going to shoot the guy in bolt. No. Oh. Missed again.
It goes flying by.
What's it like not rolling with a plus 12?
Okay, Galela, you had a held action.
It's been 6 years.
In a triangular formation, I'm
Level 3.
focused and my hands get really hot.
You'll get there.
And then fire burns from them. Burning hands. So, dex save of 13.
A dex save for all 4 of them, I'm assuming, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
13-foot cone, so.
I'll say you got all 4. So a dex save of what?
13.
13s, and their dex is no, wrong one. +2. You said 13s,
Yeah.
so they need 11s. 1, 2, 3 saved. 1 failed.
The one that failed gets 19 points of damage.
19 points. We'll say that was one of the ones that Baldur had already attacked. That one goes down.
And whoever saved
It
gets
burns. And what's half of what?
19.
19. We'll call it 9. And so, you've got 3 at -9. Okay. Well, 1 at -19 because he was already damaged by Baldur's green flame blade. Okay. Anything else? That was your held action. Mattias, you're kind of in like this stupor there, but did you? I don't think you had a held action. I think you already went, right? Okay, I think that's everybody. Did I miss anybody? No, I didn't. So I'm going to say we're at the top of the round. Kip, you are up.
Am I? So I'm out of the stupor.
But you're at like 1 point of intelligence.
1 point of intelligence. Yeah.
Role play it how you will.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach into my pocket where I.
Oh, give me
left
2 intel.
I saved on those.
Okay, so roll again though. Oh, you saved on both. Yes, you. So you're at 1 point. You're at 2 points of intelligence.
Okay.
Give me another 2 intelligence saves.
So a 16 and a natural 20, so 21.
So you are at 4 points of intelligence.
Nice. I will reach into my pocket where I have my 8 good berries, and I'm just gonna go splatter good berries in my mouth. And then
4 intelligence, you just remembered how to eat.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna.
You're the same intelligence as like
walk out of the way.
You're going up and licking like Koa's butt.
I'm gonna go to like the corner of the wall and just like I'm licking my fingers, and then like Koa will kind of charge it.
Okay.
So that's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20 hits.
And then 8, so 6, 14 points of slashing damage. 14
points of slashing damage to the one.
We'll go with this guy right here. Yeah,
Okay, that one on top of the -9. Okay, understood.
That's it.
Huh?
That's it.
That is it. Okay, that is Kip and Lycoa. And Mattias, are you there? You're like in the dark, dude.
We lost him.
That's what his brain looks like.
Yeah, I guess it turned off.
Give me 2 intelligence saving throws. Or 1. I'm sorry, 1. 1 intelligence saving throw.
Oh, just one. Okay. Natural 20.
Okay, you're at 2 points of intelligence, and you are. You've got 1 up on the steps to your left, to the extent that you can make it out, and you are completely in the dark, by the way.
You descended to toddlerhood.
So stupid, I forgot to give myself my health.
Okay, why is this being weird right
Don't worry about that. Roll your. Are you doing any attacks at the moment? And then after you're done with your round.
Where are the
There's one. There's one about 5 feet away from you, up on the steps, to your left.
Then I'll attack that one.
Okay, at disadvantage, swing away because of your kind of stupor.
Yep. That would be 13.
A 13 hit does hit.
And that is 12 damage.
12 on top of the -9 that I already had.
And that's a double natural 20.
Ooh, somebody pull a critical card for him. Oh, 2 more? 2 criticals?
In the same roll.
Oh, wow, that's lucky. So it's a critical. Yeah, that's wow, that's bizarre. Okay, 1 critical.
Double damage.
Double your damage. Total it up. Add your strength bonus and double it.
In the arm.
In the arm, in this tiny little ochre.
36.
36.
Got an 8.
He's just like just drunken swinging you, and he crushes it. You just literally crush this thing. Okay. Anything else, Mattias?
It's muscle memory at this point. No need for intelligence.
I mean, brain is a muscle.
No.
Okay, that is Mattias. Baldur, you are up.
I'll swing at some brains.
You swing it. You're swinging up the steps again. You're like trying to get in there and whack away at them.
18.
18 hits.
You got that's an 8, and that's 5, 4. So it is 15 damage.
15 points of damage.
12 fire.
I'm gonna stay on top of the 21. And the fire just.
The one next to it takes 13.
13 points of damage. That one is barely up.
And then I will attack that one with a 17.
A 17 hits.
15 damage.
15 on top of the. It's still up.
And then one more time.
Ooh.
15.
15 AC. You hit.
Finish. 14 damage.
Ooh, you just smash, and the thing is just completely crushed. And it just completely just stops.
I'm just covered in brain goo.
Just the brain goo everywhere. You're sitting there looking around. You don't hear any more skittering coming down.
Have we heard an explosion?
You haven't heard it yet. I mean, it did have like 1,500, 2,000 feet to
Send
go.
the new guy to find
Are you
out.
going to go find out?
No.
No, we're gonna send the new guy.
This is like you click the button, nothing happens, and you just gotta wait.
Yeah.
We're going out there.
Okay, you're sitting there waiting.
Unless Georgie wants to go.
My goodness.
Send the Baron. He's not here.
We can send my familiar if we really had to.
Okay, you
But
send
for,
your.
for now, we're just gonna wait.
Are you
it out.
sending your familiar or no?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, your eyes roll back into your head, and you're out. What is it? A raven, right?
Yeah.
Your raven takes off down over toward the double doors. I assume you left it a crack open so your raven could get through it.
I don't think we closed it.
Yeah. Okay. It goes flying.
Close it. As soon as you send the raven out, I close the door.
No, the double doors.
No, the two big ones. I don't think we closed it.
No, I'm gonna move to close.
Go out
it.
there?
Oh wait, you have to go out.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about those.
Yeah, the double doors down the
Oh
hallway.
yeah. Okay, never mind.
I'm assuming that you close this door after it went out.
That one,
Definitely.
Okay.
That's why I thought
That
you
one,
meant.
I shoot him out there, close it.
Okay, well, you're like in this trance. Somebody else closes it for you. Your raven is flying down the hallway. I don't know. Does a raven have light? Can it see in the dark?
I don't think so.
Okay, so it's kind of like stumbling down, and it sees the raven sees the cotton rope going
Still
down.
good.
Down to the other end, and it sees the flame shooting. I'm sorry.
No, it's still moving. It's still going. That's good.
It's still going. The flame is going down to the other end, and then it sees all of a sudden. Which travels faster, light or sound? Light. This bright glow.
This is my brain froze again.
Is this a test?
This bright glow. Balder's, his head looking back in his eyes, sees this bright, fiery glow. And then, and then maybe not. You don't hear anything.
It's like the mill of Oppenheimer.
You hear this loud explosion.
It all played out. For a month.
It didn't work. This loud explosion just goes ripping down the corridor and tearing down the entire length of it. The light just emanates. Your raven vaporizes. It just completely disappears instantaneously. You guys see Balder standing there, his eyes roll back and he says, "Whoa!" as he suddenly comes to, and he's looking around, and you just feel the entire building just kind of rock and roll, and as it starts to shake, and the walls are kind of pivoting back and forth and just moving about in this chaotic pattern, and you can feel debris starting to fall down from above you, and as it just continues to just and slowly it starts to settle down. The dust, you can feel the dust descending on top of you.
Elio sneezes like 3 or 4 times in a row.
All the dust. We might want to
Sorry,
test that
allergy.
thing again. See
The walls!
Oh man!
Oh my god!
Epic explosion!
Oh no!
This is the time you had Taco Bell.
Oh my god.
Wait, it's not over yet. Damn. That was a big explosion.
Oh, you're gonna
What's even left out there?
You're gonna mess me up so bad. Somebody got.
Oops.
I'm sure there was no innocent.
You are watching the Carpathian Adventure on Seven-Sided Die, and we will be right back.
Except for everyone in the tower.
This is true.
Sorry about that. You're watching the Carpathian Adventure on Seven-Sided Die. The party just, I think, blew up the Draconis Turn Tower. We'll find out for sure here in a moment. Anyway, and we rejoin them underneath. The dust is just kind of pouring down inside this room. It's just, imagine being in a bomb shelter during like a war. There's just the paint chips and any dust that was in the room itself has just been stirred up like a chaotic mess, if you will. Literally, it's just absolute chaos, and it's just like you'd have to cut through the dust if you can imagine like this thick. It's not fog, it's literally you can taste the dust in your mouth. And as you're standing there, Galela, a figure.
1,000 voices cry out.
Galela.
Wisdom saving throw.
Galela, a figure steps forward.
No.
Oh my God!
A figure
I
steps
told you
forward.
things.
A figure steps forward
Just what I
through the debris and the dust.
Time.
There is this
Yeah.
battered, this battered and beaten body of Vaditas von Dracunis appears before you. Unlike his normal, sexy, late 50-year-old appearance, he is burned. Chunks of skin are missing from his body. His hair is disheveled, and he appears wounded. With him are these two massive, hideous, brain-like creatures. You've seen them before. He turns to you and says, I am not of this world, but I have embraced it. Rest assured, I genuinely wished to be human. Just like most of you, not you, Kip. You, not you, Abomination. I've been sending the refined bitumen to the Teutons. I think you knew that. And they've been using it to create great, powerful mechanisms. And as their power grows, the area that is secularized and where magic will be removed and devoid of magic will continue to grow. Without the intervention of the gods and without magic, we will all truly be equal. In time, everyone will benefit from mechanization. Kip, while I pity you, I admire your human forms. Genuinely, I adore them. When both the power of the gods and magic are removed from the world, creatures like myself and you, Kip, we will become human. We will become beautiful instead of some abhorrent form. And as he says that,
Can I call lightning?
his hair falls away, bits and chunks fall off of his body, and he reveals his true self, standing there.
Here we go.
Roll initiative.
Can I call lightning?
You can roll initiative. If I wasn't going to eat your brains, I might say that you will take this knowledge to your graves.
Natural 20. 19.
Keep rolling crap.
And add 6. He's got an 18.
Oh, I beat him.
Ah.
I beat him too. -1.
But you will not take it to your graves like Zymon's memories. Your memories will become my memories. And only the inky abyss of blackness awaits
for what
you.
you've done to Zymon.
Who's up?
Hammer will start glowing.
Matthias, what's your initiative?
It was an 18.
Oh, we got 3 18s, guys.
Woo! 19.
I'll let you choose those.
You definitely go.
Well, you're one of them, Tom. So I guess it goes by dex, right?
Sure. He's got a
I've been waiting for this for 4
a
months.
+6 on his dex.
Okay.
19.
Manlius, what's your dex?
My dex?
Yeah.
It's 16.
16. So Veritas, Kip, then Manius.
So enemy at top. 18.
Oh, what? Oh, I didn't.
Yeah,
I
all
didn't
3 of us
erase
got
it.
18s, so it just went by dex.
Yep.
Manius is next. You said?
No, I'm next. Then Manius.
Oh, right, because you're next.
Yeah.
19 for party.
Oh, I'm excited. All 4 months in the making.
But you are before. You're
Baldur's
probably
going
before.
first.
Okay, okay.
Because I have a
Oh,
9.
right. You said you have.
9 in dex.
No. These two go first. So Baldur.
Oh, right. Duh.
There you go.
I was so focused on the 18 situation.
There we go. Yes, that's right.
Sorry, I almost like wrote on you.
Oh, good. Be the first time. And there I have the blue thumb from my markers.
Oy vey. Oy vey.
Dex. Oh, got a lot of dex. Shit.
Yeah, he's got higher dex than me.
Okay, Baldur, you are up.
All right. The hammer will start to glow. Veritas, you will pay for what you did to Simon.
It's Veritas, not Veritas.
It's not his turn. He gets
I am the hammer of Wotan, the bringer of lightning. Now time to die. And it will cast lightning.
That's a lot of die.
That's only half.
Oh, my die gave you 6s.
That's only half. 6, 6, 6. Plus 6, plus 4, 10, 12, 22, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Plus 6, 6, 6, 6.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
3, 1, 4.
24.
So wait, what would I say?
31.
24?
4 6 is a high.
31 plus 24.
31 plus 24 is 55.
55.
Plus 59, 60, 63 damage.
Holy crumb.
To all 3.
Oh, to all 3.
The lightning can bend twice,
This
so it
is
will
true.
hit the first one, and then zip through all of them.
Boy!
And it is flying out of everything. My eyes, the hammer. I'm barely hanging on, channeling all of it.
Understood. Minus 63 to each. Holy crumb.
I have been saving that.
I believe it. I can see that. Oh my gosh. Anything else, Baldur?
Oh, is that your soul thingy?
Yeah. That's my action. So screw it, I'll action surge.
Minus 63, you said? To each of them?
Yeah. And then I will action surge.
Holy crumb. These things went down.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my
And then I
god.
will action surge and attack.
Oh my
Veritas.
god. Oh my gosh.
Waiting for this moment.
I've been waiting for
Oh my
months. So we've got
It's like when you play
a
the game and you
29
save
to hit
everything, and
Veritas.
you actually
A 29 hits.
29 to hit Veritas.
Veritas.
Maybe I'll restart it.
7, 6, 3, and 4.
Oh, my dice were part of that, guys. Just so you know.
17,
Good
21
roll.
damage.
21 on top of the 63.
Oh, wait, no.
I don't want to say it out loud. I keep rolling
31.
31 on top of the 63.
Yeah.
So 94 points of damage to him. Holy crumb.
Then I attack him again.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Another one.
Ooh.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Inspiration. Just keep it rolling, man.
Yeah, inspiration. So 19. So that hits. That's a 31, I think. 32.
Another one.
Oh, only one. 18 damage.
18 more on top
And
of
then
the
I will just come
94.
down for one more.
Bam.
19?
19 hits.
And 17 more damage.
How much was that total?
He's adding it up.
Over
He's adding it
100
up.
at least?
With the 61.
It's over 100, I think.
131.
I'm close.
131.
We don't need a rogue.
Holy crumb. Is that it? That is it. That is Baldur. Party allies. Talius, you are up.
he's like, what?
With his crossbow.
I'll cast Guiding Bolt
And he dies.
on Vitamin.
Vaditas, guiding bolt on him. On Vitamin.
I'll use a
inspiration token. You got it.
reroll that. That's an 18 to hit.
18 just hits as your guiding bolt wraps around him and does damage.
The next attack against Vitamin has advantage.
Awesome.
Because of Guiding Bolt.
That's me.
Nice. So 12 points of radiant damage.
12 points on top of the 131. Okay, one.
And then he's gonna take a sidestep to the left behind the brick wall, just in case.
Okay, understood. Over here.
Just in case.
Okay, that is Talius. The opponents are Vaditas. Oh my god, his minions.
Opponents became singular.
Ay, 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 ay. Well, everybody around him, which is everybody but Talius. Everybody but Talius, and everybody but Talius and Lycoa. He has this noxious fume coming off of him, emanating from his dangerous presence. Everybody, give me a what kind of saving throw? It is let's call it a con saving throw, please.
23.
A 23.
17.
A 17.
A Constitution saving
I'm
throw.
so
on
sorry.
attack?
Yeah.
Mattias, a
Blend
Constitution
something.
saving throw. Galela, a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Okay. 18.
18. All of you, 3 of you saved so far.
24.
24. All 4 of you saved. You.
We just need to survive this.
Each of you take 11 points of poison damage. You are not affected by the poison other than the immediate damage. Okay, and at that, he then, Baldur, he reaches out and he says, let me see. He says, Baldur, my friend, join me in this fight. Get rid of that abomination. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
14.
A 14! You feel yourself being overtaken by him.
Oh, no.
You are dominated.
No.
You are now on the bad guy's side.
Wow.
Okay, that is
I never can pass a wisdom.
and with that, actually, yeah, they'll wait there. Kip, you are up.
Yeah, I am gonna just heal myself. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds, a third level, my last one. So 5, 6, 7, 8,
What are the rules for dominated?
The dominate person.
16.
If you want to look it up real quick, you can look it up on your phone. That's if you want to help me
I
out
have it
with
right
that.
here if you want to look at it.
Well, actually, I just can keep things going.
Because it's right next to one of my other spells.
I think we're
So
basically.
that I healed myself for 16 points.
Okay.
And then Lycoa will run down the stairs and just fight him. Which I think that's with advantage for Lycoa because of the guiding bolt.
I should also mark down that second level spell.
Natural 20.
A natural.
Oh, how far was
20.
he actually? He was up here?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Okay, it's not 20 feet. And then that's so it's. Oh, natural. Can I have a crit card?
Crit card. That one.
Thank you.
Perks have long arms.
Disfiguring scar. Oh, he's gonna be so upset about this. Damage by weapon or weapons hit to effect. The target receives a wound that results in a disfiguring scar. Future persuasion rolls.
You just gave him, Lycoa gave him a disfiguring scar,
Yeah.
tearing into his face, bits of chunks, as if there weren't already bits and chunks coming off of him. Now more bits and chunks are coming off of him.
So it's just 14 points of
14 points on
slashing.
top of the 143. Like, okay.
And then Kip he's gonna back out of here. If he, from where he's at, if he moves, is that
he can move around this
but is
wall.
that gonna do opportunity attack from where he's at? Can he
Yes,
reach?
probably, yeah.
Oh shoot. Yeah, then he's gonna stay, but he will thematically. He's gonna take off his bandana so his ears are open, and he's gonna throw it to the ground and be like, "I am not an abomination."
Huzzah. Okay, that is Kip. Mattias, you are... Wait. When Kip does that, he sits there and he says, well, you will be joining me then. You just wait. And he calls forth from above, coming down from the beams, 2 dragons appear. Huh?
You're done. It's over.
That is him.
It's okay. I scarred it, guys. I scarred it.
Mattias, you are up.
What is this? This is awesome.
Okay. So,
Yeah. That's his holy symbol.
I like it.
Where is he in relation to you? If you turn and step forward 1 step, you're right in front of him.
One thing, the shirts are gonna get crazier.
Okay.
All right.
Am I still under the effects of the intelligence drain?
You're probably at about a 6 right now, so you're slightly smarter than a dog.
Understood. In that case, seeing that everyone else is attacking him, I will attack him.
Okay, roll away. You're at straight up now. No, it's straight up now.
Okay. So a 17 to hit.
A 17 hits. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. 17 does not hit.
18.
Okay. Then my next attack is a 22.
A 22 hits.
18 is the number.
And that's
what I rolled.
14 damage. Swung at his side.
Okay, 14 points of damage.
Yep.
Understood. Your sword cuts into him.
Third attack is a 14.
A 14 misses.
Yeah.
So,
is Vitamin a mind
Hit
player?
Vitatas. Is Vitatas what?
Is he a mind player?
To do my best to.
How would you know?
I have no clue.
You feel a sharp pain in your head. Okay.
Just right, he's a big bet.
Okay, that is Mattias. Galila, you are up.
Oh, you think I'd figure out? Okay. Can he get an opportunity attack on me? I can't really tell.
Yes.
He's probably got his back to you right now. I mean, like if you try to move out of there, which way were you thinking? I mean, if you go by this way,
I would go by
you
that
would go. You'd be as you move out of this square. I would say.
So we gotta hit you.
Like I wouldn't move away from
Yeah.
him. I would just.
Oh, you can move
go.
around him without an opportunity attack.
Oh, I'm so silly. No. How high is the ceiling?
It's about. I think I said it was like 12 feet high.
Pays to have a book on hand.
Okay.
It actually might be higher because this is like a.
Okay.
Let's call it 20 feet.
This
If you,
might be silly. I don't know.
Did the ceiling get that?
So wait, I'm so sorry. What did he do last? He doesn't have anybody.
He dominated him. You gotta smack him.
Or wouldn't I have to attack him? It could
Your
break
choice.
concentration.
I don't know.
You could try to get him to.
All right. I'm gonna try something.
you know what? It is a concentration. My bad. You hit him once, right, Mattias?
Kip hit him.
Kip hit him.
Or, well, like Koa did.
Like Koa did. And nat 20, and I think Mattias hit him. And it's concentration. Do you get your con bonus with that?
Yes.
Con bonus. What's his con
It's-
bonus?
it's
Plus
half.
6. 14. He made it there.
plus
Otherwise, he
half the
wouldn't have made it. And did anybody else hit him?
I don't think so.
Okay, the 2 hits. He made the 2 con saves, or the concentration.
10 plus half damage.
10 plus half the damage taken. That's the con save for it.
So it's 17 for Monty.
Yeah.
And you got 14?
He rolled an 8 plus 6 is a 14.
Player's Handbook does have how to save on Constitution
So
saves.
he breaks concentration?
No, he still has it right now. It's 10 or half of the damage.
Oh, yeah.
If the damage is greater.
Yeah, if it's greater than... I got you. Is it? It's not much.
What you got? What you got?
I don't know if I could try this.
Do it.
It's kind of nuts. Like, why
We
would
are,
I do this?
because this is your last chance or we're all dead.
Should I get him away? Or should I just hit him? That's the question.
You should not poke him.
I meant hit him and get him away, or just hit him? That's the question.
Probably just hit him since we're all
That's the
melee
same rules.
damage area.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a melee fighter, so.
Right, Boulder. Well, he's...
What are you doing, Galela?
Oy vey. I'm just going to...
You got advantage on him from the back if you want, or
Okay.
or not. If you're attacking.
I do have advantage on my saving throw. Because it's
I'm going
fighting.
to just do this. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's good to know.
I'm just making sure I'm not going to hurt my friends.
Sure.
Okay.
This is as if he's casting
Okay, that's the last resort. I'm not going to do that right now.
Okay.
So, I'm going to focus. My hands... Oh, shoot. I can do this.
Are you talking about if you have advantage on the saving throw? Yeah. So since you were in combat with him, you would technically have advantage against the saving throw because of combat rules. But I don't know how.
Which I'll just
We're just gonna keep going.
Yeah,
So
I'll
I'm
just
gonna
roll next time.
My hands roll a ball of energy. And they shine, and I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb on Veritas. On Veritas. And I forget how I choose. Oh, I just choose which orb. So I'm gonna choose. Man, what would be really hurt?
May I see the player's handbook? Thank you.
Not acid. Okay, I can do poison. Not poison. Acid. No. Okay, I'm gonna hit him. Sorry, with lightning.
Okay. Let's do it.
Where are my d8s?
Here.
I'm
Baldur.
sorry. He has to make a.
The bottom is.
Let's
Oh
just
no, I
chill.
have to roll the hit.
Alright.
Please hit. No. I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Okay.
It's not two now. Can I? Okay. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Okay. Yes. Okay. 14. Oh, one more. 17 points of damage. Of lightning damage.
17 more points of damage. Oof. He is not looking good.
And then. I mean.
That's all I do there.
Yes.
I can't go anywhere. I'm gonna have to stay where I am.
Yeah, you're stuck.
Okay, he has to make his concentration, and he makes his concentration check. Okay, and that is it, Galela, correct?
Yeah.
The Galela, Baldur, you are up. You're a bad guy, correct me. What are you doing? You've got to attack somebody.
Will you tell me what
I'll tell you. You turn and you attack Matthias.
Alright.
Bash away at him.
I will attack Matthias with a... What is that, 23? I think that just
23 hits.
Alright.
What are you doing, Baldur?
Yeah, right?
Yeah. We have to have that moment first.
That's 8 plus 11, that's 19 damage.
19 points of damage to Matthias.
Oh dear.
Not good.
I hope you rolled your level 14 hit
Now,
points.
question.
Yes.
I'm unclear of the rule. I have 3 attacks. But you did not use an action to take complete control. Do I then get to attack
so,
him?
No, he's out.
I am now out cold.
Okay, Matthias is out cold. I'll say sure. Go for it.
Because it says the best to obey, but to take complete control of my actions, you must use your action to do it.
Okay, fair enough. Go for it.
So I am going to now attack you.
Okay!
That is, what is that? I'm going to use inspiration. We're not doing that. 24.
A 24 hits.
Right.
And they're not within 5 feet.
You get one hit die per inspiration.
And that is 19 damage plus 11 fire.
Oh, 19 and 11 fire. The fire just... 19, that's... 19 and 11 is 30. Oh my god.
So 15?
Sorry, it's
Okay.
10 or half, whichever's higher.
Yeah. So
Okay.
15 right now for a con save.
Oh yeah, okay, and he rolls a 5 plus he fails.
I feel his control.
You feel the controls seeping away from you.
And I hit him one more time. No. 21.
A 21 hits.
And 18 damage.
18 more.
Just unstopped.
Bam, bam, bam. Ah, you don't know what you're doing. Okay, that's Boulder, Partiala, Talia's hiding behind the wall. What are you doing? Adjoining your headdress.
I'm going to take a step back over.
Okay.
So I have line of sight. And I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Ooh, okay. I put one out there for you if you need it.
Appreciate it. It comes in the form of a book.
Okay, in a book.
Oh, I love it.
So
I don't have a book spiritual weapon. Maybe Kip does. Maybe Mark does.
Throw the book at him.
Let me get the damage for that. There it is. So I make a spell attack against it. Alright. That's a 15, which won't hit.
A 15! The book slams against him and he turns and he looks at you and gives you an evil look.
And then the spiritual weapon's gonna stay there.
Okay, that's the Talius, followed by the opponents. The opponents, this dragon will spray away at Lycoa. This dragon will spray away at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Will spray away at Balder. At Lycoa. Lycoa, this like inky black goo of acid comes spewing forth from the dragon's breath. Something like that sounding. And give me a con saving throw.
10.
A 10. Ooh, a big fat fail. Okay. A lot. 29 points of acid damage.
Lycoa's out.
Ah!
29.
And on Balder, give me a con save.
Alright. What is that, 18?
An 18 you just saved. This noxious black stuff spews forth. You take 15 points of acid damage.
Could have been way worse. Could have been real bad.
Yeah, it could have been bad. And Matthias, he sits there and he strikes away at you. You feel these 4 tentacles slam into you. Oh, you're out, right?
He is out.
You are out. Oh, ooh. He will try and attack Balder with his tentacles. Just the wham, wham. A 19, a 17, an 18, and a 22.
A 22 hits.
A 22 hits. You get just one claw slams into you, and you take from it. You take 10 points of damage, 5 psychic, 5 piercing.
I will cast shield.
You cast shield?
Yeah.
Whoosh, and it stops it. Okay, that is the opponents. Kip, you are up.
I'm nauseous.
Yeah, these are tough decisions here.
Water to yourself. We need the damage dealer.
I'm gonna shoot him.
You shoot.
So let's see. That's gonna be 18.
18 hits.
So that's and then it's 15 points of piercing.
15 points. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Well,
jab him with a dagger.
No, that's just one hit. Wait, we got more here. We got more. I also want to say the first time that your turn, you hit the favorite. Okay, yeah. You hit a creature with an attack roll. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna also mark him as my favorite enemy. So that's gonna happen because I can do that. So
New story arc for Kip. Mind flayers.
Favorite. Wow. Yeah. It just comes and goes. And then we're gonna shoot again, which is another 18. That gives me 16 points.
16 more.
Come on.
Okay, anything else?
Hold on.
Do I have anything? I don't think I have anything. Wait, bonus action.
Everything you got.
I'm gonna use Nature's Veil. I'm gonna become invisible. I'm gonna
Okay.
Along with any equipment I'm wearing until the start of my next turn. I'm gonna like blend in with the wall.
Oh, that's cool because he was just gonna psychically blast you. Okay, he doesn't see you at the moment. He turns and he psychically blasts Balder because you're the only one he sees. He turns and you feel this psychic blast come blasting at you. Give me a intelligence save.
We're gonna use one.
Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Come on. I got this. No. One more try.
9.
One more try.
The die are telling you, man. They want you to go.
There we go. 21.
21! You felt this energy, psychic energy rolling over you, and you were about to take massive psychic damage and drop everything in your hands and writhe on the ground in pain. But you somehow managed to shake it off.
Thank you for letting me know what would have happened.
That is Kip. Mattias, give me a death saving throw, please. Galila, you are up.
Mattias, attack him in your sleep.
I put my hand.
Honestly, I feel like that'd be possible. 16?
16, you saved. Okay.
Okay. I put my hand on my emerald stone necklace. And I say a quick prayer. And then my boots flare for a second if you would notice, and then
I would.
I say Calcatar. Don't know how to pronounce that. And then how far is he from me now?
He is
still like in melee?
He's about 6 feet in front of you. You have.
So then I wouldn't. I
could
would just hover a little,
Okay, you hover.
and I want to kind of go towards like this way, so
Okay.
that as, like almost to where the spiritual weapon is.
Okay.
But I wouldn't be like super high.
I don't
at
have
first.
a lower thing.
Okay. And I'm gonna do like a cool in my brain, because I'm pretty athletic, spin and kick him as hard as I possibly can.
Wow!
Just kinda like, you know, like the
And
anime.
he has to
He's got the kick coming.
make a oh no, I rolled a hit.
A whole bunch of flashing colors in the background. It's gotta go down. We got it.
Yeah, I have to roll a hit. Come on.
Should use my show.
Yeah, okay, that was almost a natural 20.
A natural
Do I-
20?
No, do I get advantage because he can't see me or he's in
Sure, I said you had it from behind. Yes.
Dang.
Oh, that.
I hit. It's 19 plus a million.
19 plus. Okay. What'd you do?
When did you give her that item?
Oh, that's
Plus
the
a million.
boots that Brian gave her.
Yeah, that's cool.
We've been rolling so well for me. Okay, that's not great, but it's okay.
It doesn't have to be great at this point, but.
Can you roll under a 2?
He kills him with a light crossbow.
My brain isn't working. I'm using my calculator.
You're using a calculator to hire math.
And I kick him really hard. I'm
Right in
hoping
the
to like put him in a imprint in the wall, like go through the next room.
Okay.
He gets 28 points.
28 points? What? What? You
And
reach
he
back.
has to make a strength or athletic check.
I don't think he's gonna be around to do it.
You reach back and you slam into him,
For flair.
and he just goes
For flair.
slamming against the wall, and he literally just collapses in this heap of a figure. His tentacles flop on the ground. The two dragons on either side just turn into ashes and disintegrate before your eyes.
For flair, he would have gone, been kicked 15 feet across the room.
Wham! As he was tossed across the room. Awesome job! Woo!
I love the way that's a great way to finish him. Just like.
Didn't see it coming.
Oh my god.
I was just here
Mark
witnessing
off
it.
that spell slot.
Writing down all the notes.
He thought he heard something behind him and turned his head and right to a foot.
Literally.
It's like the running door kicks in Iraq.
One level spell slot, not even a
Ah. Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Guys, we were all supposed to die then.
We did it, dude. If you didn't take those brains out.
Oh, those brains?
Yeah, we would have.
We'd be dead.
Those would have been wickedly.
I'm sure the big ones are much nastier than the little ones.
They would have gotten in your brains pretty quick.
I would have been first though. I was in between both of them. Literally.
Man.
When they spawned.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome, guys. Huge fun. Is everybody having a good time?
Yeah,
of course.
Oh my gosh.
That was a roller coaster.
We survived that.
Oh my gosh.
Every time I killed a cat, I turned this up 1 and went, he's gonna die. He's gonna die.
Oh, that's right, because all the lightning energy you kept absorbing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, let's do this.
Ryan, what was your highlight?
Oh man, fully charged hammer.
That was wickedly cool.
13 Ds.
That was ridiculous.
That was wickedly cool.
That was really good.
Well, it's a save item for a clutch moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I killed a cat, I turned this thing 1 and said, Veritas is going down. Every time. Got it all the way to 13 before we finally saw him.
That's awesome.
So I was very happy to do that.
Very, very cool. I'm glad you had a good time. 3,000 experience points. 3,000 experience points.
Before anything, I would like to cast Spare the Dying on Matthias so he's at 0 and not dying.
Okay, understood. he's spared the dying, but we're kind of out of that right now. We'll come back to that. Very, very cool. 3,000 experience points. Mark, did you have a good time?
Absolutely. That was
what was your highlight?
Well, the fact that I survived, because I really did not think this was, I didn't think I was surviving. I came in here with 24 hit points. I got hit multiple times and ended at 28 hit points. So
you're at 28 right now?
I'm at 28, yeah.
Ryan, what are you at?
What did I say I was at when I started?
69.
I think it was 24.
Wow.
You know, Lycoa is obviously down, but that absorbs, so that was good. It was good. There's a lot of mitigation. The end was like, God, what do I do? Oh wait, I can invis. Let's just save myself. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Well, very, very cool. And you made 12 last time. 3,500 experience points.
We never did find out what's on the other side of that portal, but apparently not the tower.
It was
the
those
two brain dudes.
Well, he was wondering, do we go in there now before the explosion, or does that just kill us? We don't know what's on the other side of that portal. Maybe nothing now.
I can send Abu again.
Zubaydah, did you have a good time?
Yes.
What was your highlight?
Kicking his butt across the room to death.
I had no idea you were going to do 28 points of damage. You
rolled a d6 and you said, that's not that great. And then you started doing math.
I was
like, oh my goodness.
My proficiencies were helpful, that's why.
That's awesome.
He had 13 hit points left. I was like, oh, it's close. Yeah, 28. Wow. I was like, it's going to be close. That was awesome. I'm glad you had a good time. Good. 4,500 experience points.
And I have 17 hit points.
And you have 17. Thank you for letting me know. Wow. Yeah.
We're just gonna take a week in this room.
We're gonna be stuck in here anyway because the whole tower's around us.
Well, the tower's down the road.
We need to.
But the well, very cool. I'm sorry, Brian couldn't make it. Tanner, did you have a good time?
I did.
What was your highlight?
Learning that I got my kill faster than Kip did. My very
This
first
is
kill.
accurate.
Oh, that's true. Your first kill faster than how many episodes?
I wrote it down. I have the date that I did it, so it's yeah.
But it was a while.
It was a few. It was a few.
Brian still doesn't have a long rest, so.
I'm sorry?
Brian still hasn't had a long rest, so it's all good.
Oh, this is true. This is true. Well, very cool. I guess if that's a highlight, awesome. Hopefully we get to see you again. Is this something you'd come back to?
Yeah.
Lie to us here and tell us the truth.
Don't need to lie.
Okay. Either way, we use a level difference bonus. So this first, I think you probably got a ding and then a ding. 6,000 experience points. It should be popping up to level 5 is my guess. Woo. Just double check it. Double check my math. Mattias, you are alive. Talius cast Spare the Dying on you. You have a cat with you. Should we be slaying it?
No, this is Ginny. She's fine.
Yes, Ginny's gotten big. From what I remember, Ginny.
She's been tested for mind players.
She's been tested.
She was,
No, we need to absorb our lightning.
The last time you saw her, she was probably a kid.
Yes, it's been a very long time. She's big. She's a big kitty now. Would you have a good time?
I did.
What was your highlight?
Imagining Matthias with intelligence below 10 was very amusing.
Oh yeah.
Didn't phase him very much. He's whacking things.
It did not slow him down in the slightest.
No.
Kip's over there with like Goodberry all over his face.
Well, I tried to make that a little bit more interesting. There was some homebrew mixed in there, but I hope you had. I'm glad you had a good time.
I did.
2,500 experience points. Baldur, I think you must be getting wickedly close.
Like
you're probably
1,500 away.
Yeah, something like you're at 38.5, 30. Yeah, so like 1,500 away.
Yeah, next session.
So
that's what we do.
Probably next session. Yeah, definitely. Guys, I had a great time. Thank you for making the trek here. I greatly appreciate it. Tanner, it was a pleasure to meet with you. It was a pleasure to game with you. Thank you very much. Reiner, thank you for being able to join us remotely. Zubaydah, thank you for making the trek. I know you had to step away. I hope everything worked out, whatever you're producing. Mark, thank you so very much. Ryan, you as well. Brian, we wish you could have made it. I get it. Real life happens. Guys, I had a great time. Thank you for playing. Everybody makes this fun for me. Where are we here? Thank you for watching Seven-Sided Dice Carpathian Adventure. Again, we would like to thank Sirenscape for the use of their audio sound effects. That's www.syrinscape.com. I'm like frazzled back here. It's just this brutal battle. Everybody's beating up on me. Thank you, artists Yenu and Suki Noir, for the terrific character art. Please patronize them via the @ Yenu Draws on Instagram, @ Yenu on Twitter, and patronize Suki Noir on DeviantArt. Please comment in the Twitch chat room, on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter, and on YouTube. While we do this strictly for fun, please let us know how we might improve the stream. Lastly, please follow on Twitch and on Instagram. Please like on Facebook and on YouTube, and please subscribe on YouTube. While I have a moment here, so please indulge my periodic diatribe. Tuckman's stages of group development. Forming, storming, norming, and performing. In the 1960s, Dr. Bruce Tuckman developed a philosophy regarding the stages that groups go through as they form, develop, and become productive. His philosophy has been further developed over the years and is widely accepted today, although it's also debated, but still widely accepted. It's often used as a tool for understanding the development of groups in business applications. But I believe it's also germane to role-playing groups. As I mentioned at the top, the model has 4 stages: forming, storming, norming, and performing. In the first stage, forming, a group comes together. When they do, the experiences they bring to the group and the expectations of what each hopes to achieve are not necessarily aligned. As the group is just forming, they may not know their roles nor how each fits in with the group. In the second stage, storming, players may vie for positions within the group. As they do, there might be a struggle to establish roles and delegate responsibilities. Collectively, they might be butting heads or storming. A solid session 0 might help with these first 2 stages. Leading a guided discussion, a game master may establish roles and clarify expectations. Players may articulate what type of game they desire to play, or may decide this is not the game for them. However, even if the players are not storming with the DM, they may still storm with each other regarding perceived roles, or as they learn how each communicates. Tuckman's third stage, norming. Players have established or acquiesced to roles and established and delegated responsibilities. All better understand how the group communicates. Still caught up in the storming stage, some players have moved on, and those storming players who have not might be developing into an explosive storm. If the group collectively moves through this stage, they normalize behavior. In the last stage, performing, players collectively achieved the nadir of their relationship. They understand how each fits in with the group and have, perhaps at least on some level, embraced the group dynamic and have established a high-functioning organization. The group is performing. The transitions and the stages are not seamless. And even within the same group, different players may go through them at different times. The introduction of a new player may shift the group back to an earlier stage, as new players struggle to understand and establish their roles and how they fit in. How is Tuckman's model relevant to role-playing groups, and why is it important? Well, I think it's relevant because role-playing groups are just like every other group, and they go through these stages. Game masters and players do not necessarily bring shared experience, expectations, or desires to the table. It's important because many table problems are not Dungeons & Dragons problems at all. Many of the problems that role-playing groups experience are not system-specific, nor do they have anything to do with a set of mechanics. The problems arise from the nature of how individuals in groups function. So many of the problems are relationship problems, differences in how people communicate, differences in experiences, and differences in expectations. Understanding Tuckman's model and the nature of group dynamics may help some groups navigate some of the difficult situations that occur in role-playing groups. Without pissing my players off anymore tonight, I will end my diatribe there. Always remember, in the Carpathian Adventure, the journey is the destination, and we will continue the journey in 2 weeks. So for now, thank you for watching. Roll a 7-sided die and have a good night.
Play some Dungeons and Dragons!